Hepinize merhaba dostlar. Hogwarts Legacy 5. bölümle karşınızdayız. Betty ile şöyle konuşmaya başlayalım bir.
I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favorite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Ne oluyor lan? Aha. Asayı yeni aldım, canımı sıkma.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
İçimden geçti. Dur bir dakika.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep asking! We have to whack them! What was that? He's buffering!
Took him long enough.
We need... I like it! Do more!
Goodness!
öyle ya?
A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose
Allah
so.
biraz öyle oldu.
It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer.
I will see you.
Ay sanki trolü biz çağırmışız.
Less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer. Lucky they didn't do more damage. Revelio. Repairer.
Hızlı da hemen ortadan kaybolmuş yani.
We were just talking about you.
Derken buradaymış meğerse.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin, but I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Ver bakalım.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Bu mu? Bu dandik bu ya. Sıraladım bakalım. Başka nelerim var? Sana bir şeyler satalım ya. Da.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure. Plenty for your perusal today.
Eldiven
Take your time.
durumda peki? 7, 23, 7. Bir. Alalım. Ya bunlar belki şey yapabilir ama şimdi görünüş şey kalsın ya. Hiç kötü duruyor mu ya? Eldiven kalsın da. Şapka kapatmasın. Pantolon güzel duruyor ya. Hadi gidelim bakalım.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
Ne oldu ya? Haydi.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Aha gördüler bizi.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Viktor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say,
Ablanın
Trolls
sesi
in
sanki
Hogsmeade. That's
değişik
never happened
geliyor ya.
before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Serona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Kanka yani sen de sonsuza kadar başka bir yere gidemezsin.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I
Allah,
promised to
ben de
tell you
bilmiyorum.
everything. But it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Bence de gidelim. Sağ ol abla.
I am certainly glad Sirona was there.
And that she isn't intimidated by thugs like Rookwood and Harlow.
I want to understand what's going on, and I hope you will tell me. But for the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley will certainly hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. I don't want her to worry.
Hop uçuş tozu. Mevzulara bak ya.
Revelio.
Aha. Hemen profesör.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Gece mi, gündüz mü? Gündüzmüş. Ortalık karışacak. Ne merdivenmiş arkadaş. Yanlış yerden indik ya.
Revelio. Revelio.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Revelio. Lumos.
Yerini buldum. Gel bakalım.
Revelio.
Arkadaşlar burada hızlayabileceğimiz ne var? Allah Allah.
Revelio.
Rahatsız ettiysek kusura bakmayın hocam. Nasıl abi, bu adamın ofisinde hiçbir şey yok ya. Varmış var. Bekleyelim bakalım.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Viktor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
Haydi.
It leads
Sırlar
to
odası.
the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Reparo.
Gidelim bakalım.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks.
Hadi bakalım.
You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio.
Peki.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Revelio. Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
Bence de değil. Ulan yine yanlış yerden. Ama bir şey yiyeceğim. Okul için şey takılabiliriz ya. Kıyafet. Bizim neye levelimiz yetmiyordu da. Bunun görünüşünü değiştirelim ya. Okul üniformasıyla takılalım içeride.
Ready for another round?
I think so. We shall see who shows up.
There's no one in the school I'd be afraid to duel.
I know, Sebastian, I know.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all set?
Why, yes it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
Tabii ki de.
Let's do it.
Gönder gelsin
Brilliant.
bakalım.
Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Natty.
Then let's get to it. Ready to get thrashed? Apologies in advance.
Kanka bizde ya. O 3'e 2 mi?
Accio. Accio. Accio. Reparo. Protego. Accio. Accio.
What a duel.
Siz hayırdır ya 3'e 2? Allah Allah.
Bravo!
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving the next round. I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know.
Accio.
That's it!
Levioso. Accio.
You'll get it!
Levioso.
Nicely done!
Levioso. Accio.
Good one! I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Eyvallah kanka.
Assignment's all finished.
What are you up to now?
Şimdi. Buraya yakın bir yere ışınlanalım da hızlı gidelim. Daha yakın bir yerde varmış aslında. Neyse.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hecat.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement.
Tamam.
Concentrate and keep your wand steady. Good work.
Incendio!
Getting it. Keep at it. And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Incendio!
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
Hocam siz de az manyak değilsiniz ya. Tamam ben gidiyorum. Ben şu ışınlanma olaylarına bir zar zor alışacağım gibi ama hala yürüme çabasındayım şimdi. Neyse artık.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hecat.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must
Yapıyoruz bir
continue to
şeyler.
work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
Müdür nedir ya? Niye bu
That
kadar
man
gıcık
is
yapmışlar?
exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit
Kısmet hocam
longer.
artık.
But, Professor,
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
Derken bir sonraki bölümde Sebastian'ın yanına gidiyoruz. İzlediğiniz için teşekkür ediyorum. Kendinize iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.